Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Bobby Childish B coming at you with another Madden Mobile video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about which Thanksgiving performers to complete first. And this is going to save you, a lot of time and will make your team a lot better. I think this is all prediction, but this is giving you guys the bare bones stats. What is statistically the best option to do for this? So, guys, let's just talk about this real quick. I'm definitely not going to be doing this set ever, this Thanksgiving berry. Jesus Christ. You need 16 collectibles, 6 elite leafs. He goes for like 3 mil coins. I do have 3 mil, as you guys have seen in my last video. But, yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out is why is there a gold leaf on the top on Barry's card? Why not an elite one? That really doesn't make any sense. But so let's get into this right here. We're going to be talking about which ones to pick. And let's start off with the first game of the day, the Panthers player and the Cowboys player. So we'll be starting off with Jason Witten. Jason Witten, this season, for him to reach, so first off, let's start with this. His base stat is a 91. It's okay. He gets boosted to a 94. That's not really that good. I mean, it's good. It's not a 96, though, like some of the other players are getting boosted to, so he's not a must-do, like the Randall Cobb one. But what he has to do is catch 2 or more touchdowns. And if I'm looking at his stats this season, Jason Witten did not score 1 touchdown until last week. I mean, no. He hasn't scored one. Oh my God, I'm sorry. He hasn't scored 1 touchdown since the first week. And in the first week of the season against the Giants, he scored 2 touchdowns. But he is on the biggest dry, spot of his career, dry path. I don't even know what you say, but he hasn't had a touchdown since week 1. So to pick him, which I think would be a horrible decision. Now let's get into the other one for that day, the Panthers, Cam Newton. And if you hear music, that's my brother. Sorry. So what Cam Newton needs to do for us is get 3 touchdowns. He starts off as a 92, which is already awesome. Knowing Cam Newton, guys, and all your teams, you most likely have all the strength boost and all the awareness boost. And to someone like Tom Brady, that's not going to do as much. But to Cam Newton, that would boost him so much because he's such a low awareness, not as much strength and all. So that would definitely help him out. So 3 touchdowns total. That includes rushing and passing. So it looks to me like, other than most of the time, Cam Newton is getting 3 touchdowns a game. Like last week, he only had 2 touchdowns, 1 passing, 1 rushing, which is kind of weird. I don't know why, but every other week, other than the first 4 weeks ago, and there's been 4 weeks that he hasn't gotten 3 touchdowns. But considering they're playing the Cowboys, and the Cowboys defense is not awesome, not crazy good, I would say do this guy first, especially because if he does turn into a 96, he'll be the most expensive and the most wanted person. Especially for me, I want this Cam Newton bad. I'm not going to do this set probably because that thing is expensive as shit. Sorry about the cursing. I would just be picking him up off the auction block for like 220k, 230, and I can't wait to see what he looks like once he gets boosted, to be honest. So now let's get into the next set of games. We have the Eagles and the Lions. Let me just say, oh no, that's actually the latest game, but we'll just do that anyway since I already said it. Eagles and the Lions, we have Walter Thurman and Stephen Tulach, I don't know. I've been saying Tulach, I don't know, for a long time, so I don't know. And these guys, I say, are both the worst and don't do them. So we got a 91, 2 gets boosted to a 94, and no. There's no middle linebacker. I would use someone good, like Ray Lewis, or for linebacker, use James Harrison. I would not waste my coins trying to get this guy who's a 91. And if he gets 10 tackles, he'll get boosted to a 94. But I'm looking at his stats this season, and he has, that doesn't count as this, he has no games with 10 tackles this whole season. If you count boosted together, the assistant tackles, he's 11 and 13, but I don't think they do that. I really don't know how they're going to do this. But technically, he doesn't have 1 game with more than 10 tackles. And considering he is playing the beast Green Bay Packers. I don't think he's going to be doing nothing close to 10 tackles. Don't recommend picking him up. I said Packers. He's playing the Eagles. The Eagles still have a great offense. I take that back. I didn't mean to say Packers. So now we got Walter Thurman. And this one is definitely don't do it. Not because, okay, so he's a 90, which is pretty bad for a cornerback of nowadays. Like, you don't want a 90. It's not like he has a stat boost or anything. And he needs to get 2 interceptions. What? Are you on crack, EA? 2 interceptions in one game for him to be boosted to a 96. There's no way in the hell this dude is going to get 2 interceptions in one game. He has 3 interceptions this whole season. But I mean, hey, there's always a chance, but this is probably the lowest chance out of any of the guys for it to happen. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I don't know why EA even did this. That was really dumb of them to do. So now let's get into the next guys. We have the Bears and the Packers. So let's start off with the Bears. We have Matt Forte, who needs to rush for 140 total yards from scrimmage. I mean, not rush. It's 140 yards from scrimmage. So if we're looking at Matt Forte this season, he has been doing not bad. But I don't know if he's going to get this 140. Let's look. So he had 141 yards rushing in the first week. But ever since then, he's cooled off. But there has been 3 weeks, actually 2 weeks in total, where he's rushed for 140 yards. So this is definitely a possibility here. Especially going, actually the Packers have good defense. So I'm not going to say because of the defense they're playing, but just in general, he has a chance here to get boosted up. A pretty good one. Better than a lot of the other guys. But he's only getting boosted to a 94. And do you know how many 94 halfbacks there are in this game? And that is so frustrating. EA, why couldn't you have made him a 96? Why could you have not given us a reason to try and pick this guy and root for him? But for him to be boosted to a 94, I don't even care because I would never use him because he didn't have any stat boosts. And lastly, we have Randall Cobb, 91, who can get boosted to a 96 if he gets 10 total catches, which is a lot. And I'm looking at his stats this season, and he does not have one game with over 10 receptions. Not even one game with 9 total receptions. His most is 8 in week 2. So this is definitely a stretch, but he is going to be boosted to a 96. The 91, though, is definitely like someone I would use because Randall Cobb has freaking dope hands. But I'd probably start him over Tavon Austin anyways because I do like Randall Cobb. But I wouldn't. This is probably like the 3rd most suggested one, but he's definitely not a must-have from all these guys. And so now, guys, this is for the final opinion, the verdict on what I think about these guys. And from these 6 players, I think the most must-do is this Cam Newton. Cam Newton. You should definitely pick up the Cam Newton first because he's like the most guaranteed way of getting that stat boost for sure. Then I'm looking over here. 10 total tackles. Stephen, I don't even want a 94 middle linebacker. I don't suggest him. Don't suggest Jason Wicks is only getting boosted to a 94. I don't suggest Walter Thurman because 2 interceptions. Oh my gosh, no way. And then I'm going to have to suggest next Randall Cobb because 10 catches, it can happen. You know, he gets a few slants. That's definitely doable. And he's getting boosted to a 96. And that's why I picked him over the Matt Forte, who probably has the same amount of chance of getting to that amount, like of the need to get boosted. But he's only getting boosted to a 94, so that's kind of a letdown. But guys, that is it for today. This video took me a while to make and a lot of time to think out, so please drop a like. And if you can tell, my video quality's definitely been a lot better recording wise and like the way of me saying it and all that. Of course, I just butchered that sentence, but yeah, I've been putting a lot of time into my video, guys, so please support me and drop a like or subscribe if you haven't. It's your boy Bobby, and I'll see you. Peace out.